Download the BCSN Plus app today.
And look at who we have in studio, Glass City Wranglers General Manager Terry Awls.
Hey,
Sir, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
I saw you were all giddy beforehand to get in the studio. You were fascinated by everything
like
going on?
a high school girl with a crush. I
like that. Regular season right around the corner. I'm
Yes.
curious, what do you think of the team this year? It's a lot of local talent, which is always a great thing, but what are your thoughts?
We've got some local stars, but we got some very good complementary pieces that you can just throw it to the rim. We're super excited. This team will be probably one of the best teams we put on the Wranglers organization in the past few years, for sure.
I'm just going to say, if I ever run some, Terry, I need you as my GM. You talk about a guy that can raise funds and everything else. That's the guy right there. But honestly, Terry, I want to talk a little bit about, man, you've been around basketball for a long time. A lot of people don't know you coached at Lords, you've coached at the college level, you've coached a lot of guys. How do you manage to get this talent to come to Toledo?
Well, you got to have a good product. I think we have a good product. Toledo is a great sports town. You got the Walleye, you got the Mud Hens. Why not have the Wranglers? So I mean, we've got, you know, we got a Chris Darrington and a Pratt and a KV and a JB that you can bring together and tell these guys that are outside coming in, hey, we're going to put together a winner, and we're playing in a fantastic venue at the Glass City Center. I mean, and we've got the support with the city and the sponsors. It's been absolutely incredible. Let me quit my arms down, sir.
You're good. Because your venue has changed, right?
The venue has changed.
You started out at Owens.
We went to several high schools, and then Josh, I got to give credit to Freddie Zamora, who started it, and Josh Racken, who really him and Jess really took it to another level. He went to those different venues on purpose just to get the different, you know, I'm in this area, Maumee Valley last year. His 10-year plan, he got it done in 5 years. And so now to be at the downtown at the Glass City Center, we are super excited to. February 27th can't come fast enough. We're ready to go. I mean, the guys look good in practice. I mean, we got media day next week, so we're excited, ready to go.
You mentioned you got a lot of local talent. What are some of the guys that maybe we've seen on this network over the past, X amount of years now in the regular uniform?
I'll start with Chris Darrington.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a walking bucket. You got Devontae Pratt. You got Caleb Vaughn. You got JB. So you got some local guys that are going to be the cornerstones of what we do, and that's by design. And you've got a ton. We've got a couple 7-footers that I'll wait till you guys see them. That you can just you can throw it to the rim, and they're going to go get it. We brought in a new coach. You guys heard him last week. And I think the organization from top to bottom, we've really done some really strategic things to put the organization at the forefront of the basketball showcase here in Toledo.
Josh never wants to give me credit for allowing him to shoot so much. You know I was his coach, right? The guy was a gunner. No, he can hit it. But he
can still shoot.
I know he can.
He can still shoot.
This is an honest story about him. He would get to school like before anybody and work on his shot. So he really did work on the game. What do the guys, when they come from out of town, like where do they stay? Like
So we have housing for them. So I mean, we provide housing. So there's a couple houses, and it's almost like college. You got 3 or 4 guys staying in a house, and they got their own private space and stuff like that. So that allows us to be able to recruit nice talent. It's like, okay, your housing is covered, and you'll get your contract signed and go from there. But I think everybody has bought into the vision that we have. We've got 12 guys that really are like, okay, let's do this, and they're super excited.
Terry, I know you're a grinder. Seriously, like I know for a fact, and this is my good buddy. And do these guys? A lot of these guys get a chance to play overseas and stuff like that, right? They get a lot of good film. I know you're probably on the phone all the time.
You know what? Between on the phone and on social media, and you're looking at so many things. I mean, guys are, and when these guys get done playing with us in June, we'll have 7 or 8 guys that'll go overseas and play.
Wow.
So I mean, and that's by design, because a lot of these guys want to move up, and they get a chance to get paid to do what they love to do.
Nice.
In year one, I covered several of the games in year one over at Owens, and I just thought it was a great product. I mean, the in-game entertainment was family friendly.
It's family fun entertainment.
It is.
As Josh calls it. Yeah.
It was a great environment to take your family out to watch the Wranglers play, and obviously we're thrilled that it's downtown at the Glass City Center. It should be another fun season.
It's going to be great, and we have a professional dance team this year called the Glass City Gems. I want to give them a shout out as well. Our dance instructor Tisha she danced with the Pistons in WNBA. So the product we're going to put out, you're talking about high level. we're bringing that high level here to Toledo. And again, family fun entertainment. We're really looking forward to putting on a show for the city of Toledo.
Terry, I'm a fan, and you know why. You're a football dad. Guys don't know this is Braden All's dad. Hey, I don't know how you have time.
We've covered a lot.
I don't know how you have time, man.
Braden All's dad and Cameron All. So my son, Cameron won the national championship at Trine.
And they're both taller than you. How did you manage that?
You know what? I think genetics. Their grandfather is tall, and then so we've got the younger brother who's Aiden, who plays basketball and football. He's a football kid, and so Cameron and Braden are on him a lot about making sure he does the right thing. So
No, like I said, I've always admired you as a dad.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
That's bigger than anything when it comes to me.
Yeah.
But I think you're right, though. Toledo has always been, y'all, you're new here. You see how we feel about our kind of, I don't even want to say, it's not amateur. It's like, it's not even semi-pro. Yeah. It's pro sports.
It's professional sports.
It's professional sports. And everybody comes out. The walleyes sold out. Mudheads. Why can't we have the Wranglers? You know, like you said, you're putting a great product out.
We expect to sell out. So that night we open up on the 27th. The walleye have a game. So downtown Toledo is going to be where you want to be. So yeah, absolutely.
The vision you had when you joined, I think it was October 2024, right? The list of goals that you had when you first joined the organization to now. Where are you in the progress bar of that?
Me personally, well,
I'm sure you're never satisfied.
No, well, so I go from coaching last year to GM this year. So my roles are vastly different. I want to, like I said, this has been my city. I'm a proud 05er, so shout out to my East Side Pride people. So
did you go to Matt Cumber?
And wait, I'm in the Wade Hall of Fame. I'm in the Wade Hall of Fame. So yeah,
it's different when you got another Hall of Famer up here with you, right?
No, I love it. The city league guy. You know, we always talk smack to each other.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all love. I think that last year, just being in that environment, I learned a lot from Freddie. I learned a lot from Josh. I learned a lot about what the pro organization was about. So when I came back this year, I told Josh, I said, I want to be behind the scenes, but how can I help make a bigger impact? And I've got a lot of community involvement. So he's like, well, why don't you become GM? I'm like, oh, okay. So there that went, and we had a great fundraiser at a Hollywood Casino.
Welcome back to Game Day Nation. We have Terry Awls with us, General Manager for the Glass City Wranglers. I wanted to ask, you've been around so many different levels of basketball. I'm curious, when you look at the changes throughout the years, what is something that has caught your eye?
I think basketball IQ. I think you have some teams that have it, some teams don't. Some players have it, some don't. I think what we're lacking, especially in our area, is a shot clock.
Yeah,
in Ohio.
You know, we've had coaches. We had coaches in here a few weeks ago, and they said the shot clock does help them when it comes to higher level competition.
It'll separate the good from the bad. It really will. Some bad teams can hold the ball for an entire quarter, and that allows you to
especially
compete.
in late game situations.
If you look at, you'll remember this.
I already know where you're going.
St. Francis Macumber game.
87. Yes.
12-10.
I don't know why more teams don't do that.
11-13 was the final score, I think. 11-13 was the final score. And it's like you negate so much if you can do that. So if you have a shot clock, now you got a coach.
And let's get the backdrop. Ed Covert had mono.
Yep, he did.
And St. Francis was loaded. Colin Parker going to Xavier. Calvin Banks, USC. Jeff Moss went to Georgia State. I remember the whole line.
That team was
they were very good.
Ooh, that team was good.
They had Jim. Jim was young at the time, but that was amazing. That was outstanding.
My concern with the shot, and then talking to those coaches, it really was enlightening because they said, they played some showcase events over Martin Luther King weekend, and they said it didn't affect them in terms of that 30 seconds was like a normal type possession. It didn't really affect them too much getting late in the clock and having to force. My concern with it at this level, at the high school level, is right now, shot selection's an issue, right?
Oh,
so if you get
everything can't be a 3-point shot.
Right.
I mean,
thank you, Terry.
Right.
Thank you. We've been saying, man.
That's my point. So if you get
where's your mid-range game? Where's your floater?
Right.
I mean, where's your bank shot?
But that's my point with the shot clock is you get these teams that get late in the clock. It's just gonna be a ball screen heave three. And I just worry about what's maybe not very good now in terms of shot selection gets worse. Now, I guess the other side of the coin is if you can't generate a shot, you're probably going to turn the ball over.
That tells you where the level of coaching is, though.
Yeah.
Especially in the area. I mean, it's just. I mean, at a shot clock, now you got some because most teams are going to come, they're going to run their stuff, boom, they're going to backdoor you, they're going to alley-oop you, they're going to run fade screens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some teams that just aren't talented. What do we do?
That's what I like, though. And the teams aren't taking advantage of that. I was talking about even the start in Lima game. I said on the podcast, I said the only way Start wins this game is if it's under 40 points. There's no way. Lyman had too much firepower.
Oh, yeah, they're low.
I look up, they lose by 40. I'm like, man, like you got to figure out a way to take advantage of it while we have it.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, what?
The shot clock's
If
not
I'm
in yet.
Start, I'm gonna get boat raced. I'm holding the ball.
Anybody
I'm holding
play
the
a lineman?
ball.
Yeah, I'm
you know,
gonna make
we're,
them. Yeah,
we're 13 passes
Yes.
before we can.
You got to make that defense come out and play you, double you, speed, make you put it on the floor and speed you up. And
Lima Senior is so good. Lima Senior is going to double you. They're going to force the ball in here. Quincy does a great job with his kids 1 through 12, and they are going to get after it.
Yeah.
Or Ed Heinzel used to do it all the time. If you try to go two guard front, you try to hold it, here they come, double and rotate.
Absolutely.
And all of a sudden you're watching the guy dunk it at the other end of the floor.
But when you're building a team like the Wranglers, you're getting players from all over. You may have a player that's used to playing with a shot clock, or you may have local guys that are not used to playing with a shot clock. When you put that together, how difficult may it be to have those guys gel?
Well, so all of our guys have played in college.
Yeah.
Right. So you get guys that are used to that shot clocks, you know, and some that are, you know, half the guys have played overseas. We got a couple rookies on the team, but all these guys have played at that level to where they're used to the shot clock. And the way we run our offense now, I mean, we run a lot of actions to kind of get people off the ball. And again, we've got, you know, we're going to start a lineup with 6'4", 6'5", 6'8", 6'9". You know,
You mentioned 2
yeah,
7-footers.
we got the 2 6'9" guys. I think they're 6'10" or 6'11", but that are just. You talk about long wingspans and stuff like that. So we're going to be able to create chaos in our half-court defense. Offensively, we're going to be able to score. I think we're going to. I mean, we've got enough scoring athletes that we can. Second chance points will be a huge advantage for us. I think like I said, Toledo's going to be very excited about what we put on the floor.
You're talking like you're still coaching, though.
That's
great.
That's the
thing I'm curious about.
I feel like a kid at Christmas. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't
You
wait.
can talk basketball.
You know,
yes,
But you're a GM, which means you have to wear more hats that are bigger than basketball. How difficult may that be to not focus on basketball 100% of the time?
You know what? It's extremely hard sometimes because I know the first game I'm gonna sit in the stands and be like, man, we probably should have ran that. Ooh, defensively, we probably should have been here. And then, you know, because I'll probably be sitting next to Josh, and Josh will be like, yeah, you're probably right. You know, so, but we trust our staff. We're gonna. It's gonna be exciting. I mean, I'm super excited because I think Toledo's needed this for so long. There's so many things happening in downtown Toledo, Riverfront, and everything like that. I mean, we're going to have one of the, you know, the best areas out down there. Basketball, hockey, baseball. You know, they're talking about the soccer stadium. Oh, man. You know, man, it's, you know,
Toledo Villa moving up to USL 1
I mean,
potentially with that new stadium. So
I mean, if you are from this area and you've seen Toledo grow the way that you got to be super excited about what's going on. And like I said, I'm from the east side, and you know, you're from here. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen the metamorphosis of downtown Toledo.